how much back end do you need to be considered a good back end developer or a full stack developer? So how much back end do you need to know to be considered a full stack developer? Let me use that word. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Omasi, guys. You guys probably know me. So I've been getting this so many requests so many times, you know. I've asked these questions myself. I've asked a lot of people, a lot of developers, you know. How much do I need to know? How much back end do I need to know before I could consider myself a full stack developer? Truth be told, let me tell you guys, to me, this is the way I see it. As long as someone can get data from the user through the browser, then into the database storage through an API, at least this is good enough. This is good, and this is the minimum to be considered a full stack developer. Truth be told, there's a lot of tech stack out there to learn to be considered the word good full stack developer. There's so many tech stack out there to learn. But as long as, like I just gave you an example now, someone, let's say for example, a user enters the website, yeah, and you are able to get data from the user from the input or whatever the person did on the front end, yeah, through the browser, then into your database through an API. That is the bare minimum to be called a full stack developer. As we know always, the front end handles whatever the person is saying. But now, the collection of data through the browser into the database through an API, that's a whole lot of thing going on the back end. So trust me, one thing I know for sure is you cannot be good enough. You can't know it all. You can't know it all. You can't know it all. So, but at least with the minimum knowledge you know, with at least, let me just call it average, getting to know this, getting to know how database, API, the connections, getting data, REST APIs, the way it works, trust me, at least you can call yourself a full stack developer. Maybe not a senior full stack developer, maybe a junior one, but at least the word full stack is there. At least you merit it at some point. So I believe there is, at some extent, to be frank, when you look at enough, the word enough, like how much of back end do you need to know before you can be considered a good full stack developer? When you talk of enough, which means you need to keep studying, you need to keep learning, you need to keep going hard on yourself, you know. Trust me, you can't know it all. Socrates said it. The more you try to learn, the more you discover there is a loss to learn. There's a loss to learn, trust me. The only thing I just know, I just discovered that when you're working on a project, the more complex that project is, the more you will learn. The more you try to integrate things on that project, the more you get to learn. You even get to find out that, oh, I don't even know this, so this is how this works. Maybe I'm doing a particular thing on a different, there's this particular method or maybe a pattern which you are using to do a particular thing. But maybe you trying to do something else, then you try to twist things around. Trust me, you see that maybe that's you're trying to twist around will still work in a way you didn't even expect. From there, you grasp a little knowledge from there too. So you can't know it all. There is not enough knowledge to do this, but just that you need to know basis to work with it. For example, I remember when I started JavaScript, I remember how daunting it was. I remember how frustrating it was for the first time, you know. But at least I'm grateful to God that at least I know what I'm doing. Not just good enough, but at least I know what I'm doing now. So I believe there is no good enough in this. Most have somebody is bad. People that call themselves full stack developer, sometimes they're not even what they have called. Like they don't even know it all. You know, they know it all. You know, there is this statement. Andrew Tate keep using. He said he's just a poor man with a lot of money. All right. So now let's just try to reflect it on when it comes to back end and front end, back end and full stack development. Let us say, okay, somebody you know about front end, you know about back end. Now you want to, okay, now you don't. Okay, let's say for example, you know, not in ball. You know, so let's say you know, a little good, like you know, let's say like average when it comes to front end, and you also know about average, like a certain level of tech stacks when it comes to back end development. Now, bringing this together with a full project, at least. You can call yourself a full stack developer, because do you know why? You have worked with the tool, you have done a project on it, you have passed challenges, you have seen how difficult it was for you to put all those things together. You can look up to someone and say, yes, of course I did this, I'm a full stack developer. Do you know why? It's not because of that project you did. There's more challenging projects to come. And the moment you tackle it, the more your confidence level, the more your confidence rate increases. I got to find out that you can call yourself a full stack developer, and funny enough, you have not developed any full stack project before. But the moment you develop a full stack project, trust me, your confidence level increases. You beat your chest anyway and tell you, yes, of course, I'm a full stack developer. Even though you messed up on a particular project which you are given, you were not able to do it right the way they expected you, but at least you know you did something. You can tell yourself that, okay, I'm a full stack developer. All I just need is to keep improving until I will get to that good enough to be considered that good full stack developer. That's just my own way of saying it, because no, everybody have their own way of defining this thing, but that's just my own way of defining it, because the best way to learn is by doing. We learn by doing, all right? So I just believe that so far so good. The way at the level which I've got right now is by doing. Still reaching to that point where I'm still hustling. I'm still getting to reach this particular point which I'm aiming for. So if you ask me now, what are you? I'm just saying I'm just a front end guy who is into back end right now, who is just trying to getting to know how the back end truly works, the tech stack and everything. I'm not a full stack developer. I will not say that. All right, I'm just a front end guy who tries to know about back end, so I could integrate the two and build a full stack project before I could just tell anyone I'm a full stack developer right now. I'm just a guy trying to work his way up, like I keep saying every time on my videos. All right, so thanks again for watching. If you're a full stack developer, please, I want to connect with you. All right, just comment on the comment section. Let's connect. And if you're somebody who's on this journey too, just like mine, let me get to hear from you, your experience, your journey, and everything. So if you also were a first-time subscriber, please give this video a thumbs up to push out, to help YouTube algorithm so that it will push out to people who are looking for content like this, and also subscribe to the channel, support the movement. You know, let's grow together. All right. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Remember, this is a massive. Stay blessed. See you guys soon.